we got Christina Tasty again in a tweet with over 76,000 likes. And if you enjoy these type of short, entertaining segments, please consider liking and subscribing for more daily. Now, let's see what she has to say. First, the context. Dude says, here's a good question for y'all. Which of these shows do you think has the worst, most toxic fan base? The tweet itself getting over 1,600 likes, and I think I got this. Top left, we got Steven Universe, then we got that He-Man She-Ra thing, Legend of Korra, and Owl House. Now back to Christina Tasty's response. She says, out of those 4, Steven Universe fans once tried to get a girl to end her own life because she did not draw a character fat enough. She didn't draw the character fat enough. Wow. And then they found out that she did not succeed at doing that, and they attacked her for not succeeding. Wow, that's disturbing. I actually am aware of that situation. I haven't heard about it for like maybe 2 years though, and reading about it again, just as disturbing as the first time I read about it. Christina Tasty would also add this: a fan base can be annoying, but the most toxic is definitely Steven Universe. I'd like to raise a point, not that I'm disagreeing with Christina Tasty or anything, this is kind of unrelated, just a general point here. Maybe it's a good one or not. Those people from Steven Universe, the fandom that like did that awful stuff, they're probably in other fandoms now. So yeah, just something to think about. I'll end with this, an example of something I saw. Very brief, I can explain this. So I covered the RWBY fandom a lot, especially years ago, and I became quite aware of frequent Twitter users who are like some of the most toxic, like saying the most awful stuff about people in the RWBY fandom. And once VTubers got popular, I see those same people now talking about like Hololive and VTubers all the time. So yeah, it's just interesting. I'm like, wow, those toxic people are now in the Hololive fandom. That's great. I'm not saying the whole Hololive fandom or VTuber fandom is like that. I'm just talking about like a dozen people or so that I saw from the RWBY fandom that you would probably all agree are like extremely toxic people. And now they just tweet about like Hololive and VTubers all the time. So my point is simply, like I said a moment ago about Steven Universe, a lot of those fans are probably in different fandoms now. So like I said, just repeat the point, just something to keep in mind. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you there as well as in the next segment on the way.